saying due to technical problem, you will be removed. If it is not removed, yeah, I think he'll have to come back. Okay, so the first question, what is your role as a lawyer? Are you a facilitator? What is it that you are going to be taking a position on? So what are the two questions? One is what is your role and what is your stand? So
Yes,
your
ma'am.
stand, so because we talked about that there was a time when it used to be a lawyer-centric conversation, that lawyer will decide what is the best, what is to be done and everything. But now we are saying that the conversation in the interviews have to be client-centric. So what is it that, whether I will have a neutral position, whether I will have an open mind, whether I have, I am aware of the knowledge, the power of law. So what is the position that I take? Whether I take the position that law is there to help people, it can be an instrument of harassment in certain scenario. There may be different situations in different times, and therefore you can kind of just explain what do you think, what's your position vis-a-vis the law, that whether
Okay,
laws
ma'am.
are, and what's
Ma'am,
your role? What's your
yeah.
role? Whether your role is to gathering facts today, whether your role is to just listen actively. What is the aspect of the role that you want to emphasize today? Some people would think that okay, I would want to get the nitty-gritties of the details. Some might say that my role will be today to establish a rapport with the client. So you can determine what is the role that you want to play today, because certainly in 10 minutes you can't do everything, and we do not expect you to do everything, but we certainly want you to identify that what is it that you're focusing in today's 10-minute activity, and assume every one of you, this is your first meeting with the client. You have not met the client before. So there's no assumption of knowing the facts already. So it's not a point where you will say, oh, I asked you to do this in the last meeting. You can't say that because you didn't have any last meeting. This is your first meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we can write now. We will
And
not let ethics come in between our professional life. We can write it now, ma'am.
yeah,
It
you can
doesn't make.
write that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you think
Okay.
is an appropriate answer
Yeah.
according to
Okay.
your
Okay.
understanding, that's fine.
Okay.
And
Okay, ma'am.
what
Thank you.
was the second set of questions? You have to record. So either audio or video, preferably video if you can do it. If you can't do it, then audio. And I have created an assignment on the dashboard. This is where, so you will have your saving, you will have a file. So suppose I've done it on your cell phones, and all of you have an email account. So you can transfer that to your email account. If you have a Gmail, then I know there's a drive. I'm quite sure that the other uh, email providers will also be providing you a cloud saving. So save it in your drive and just send me a link. If it doesn't work for you for some reason, then you can send me the video. But our preference is that you want to send me a link to the where you have stored your file. Otherwise, our system will become very heavy. There's so many of you, and everybody sends a video, audio. Then it will be a very too much data on my drive. So my suggestion is that you just send me a link. If you're finding any problem today, also some of you did write that no, we were not able to put our memorial in time on, we were not upload, and therefore you have sent me on the email. That's fine. If it doesn't work, doesn't work. We're all subject to the limitation imposed on us by the internet, by the e-platform that we're using. So that's all right. So we have now 69. There's still some people missing. At 2:10, you will have the list out on the dashboard of your groups. You'll be able to see that who you are paired with. I have put you all in we have already given you the subject area where you need to prepare. So usually it is if somebody is taking criminal law, the other person is also criminal law. So both of you will be dealing with criminal law. If it's a contract, it's a family, whatever is your area you have worked on, I have paired you with another person who has chosen the same subject area. So some of you have got two areas because the other person also chose two areas. So those of you who have got two areas will have a counter with a person with a two areas. Those of you who got only one area, you will have a person with only one area. So is there any other question you have?
Ma'am, one question,
Oh,
ma'am.
you have time till 4 o'clock to finish and send me the link. Yes, Varun.
मैम मैक्सिमम 20 मिनट्स होना चाहिए कि 20 मिनट से कम हो सकते हैं वीडियो मैम ऐसी ऑडियो ज्यादा में
मैक्सिमम 20 नहीं है, सिर्फ 10 मिनट है बिकॉज वन
10
पर्सन इज 10 मिनट।
तो
तो
10
एक
मिनट
वीडियो या वीडियो ना कंटिन्यूअस वीडियो ऑडियो नहीं करेंगे, उसको ब्रेक करेंगे, दोबारा से करेंगे। सो एक
तो
वीडियो ऑडियो सिर्फ 10 मिनट का होगा।
तो एवरी स्टूडेंट को 2 वीडियो भेजने होंगे मैम?
नहीं, हर एक को एक एक ही भेजना है।
सिर्फ इन एज एडवोकेट मैम?
जब आप एडवोकेट हो वो वीडियो आपने भेजना है।
ओह थैंक यू मैम।
हाँ, क्योंकि इससे हर एक को एक भेजना है बस। जो आपकी परफॉर्मेंस है नेचुरली उसमें दूसरा बंदा भी इंक्लूडेड होएगा, but you are getting evaluated, not the other person.
एंड मैम वीडियो का जो लिंक है वो भी 4 o'clock तक अपलोड करना है?
वही फॉर ऑफर अपलोड करना। ये एग्जाम तो आपका 20 मिनट में खत्म हो जाना चाहिए, 20 से ज्यादा तो आधा घंटा में खत्म हो जाएगा। तो क्योंकि कोई टेक्निकल हिच हो सकती है शुरू करने में भी, पार्टनर ढूंढने में, वो सब कर करा के आपका 3 बजे तक, तो 2:10 भी नहीं हुआ ना, तो 2:10 पे आपका एलोकेशन होगा। तो उसके बाद में आपके पास 1 घंटा है 20 मिनट के काम के लिए। 1 घंटे से भी ज्यादा ही है, बल्कि क्योंकि अपलोड करने में कितना टाइम लगता है। तो मैंने नो टू बी ऑन द सेफर साइड आई गिवन यू 1 एक्स्ट्रा आवर आल्सो, तो 4 बजे तक आप
मतलब
लोग।
4 बजे तक की वीडियो, 4 बजे तक की क्वेश्चन है, 2 बजे 4 बजे तक सबमिट करनी है?
नहीं, क्वेश्चन है वो तो शाम तक देना है आपने ना, बाकी जो दोनों चीजें हैं वो शाम तक देनी है।
Thank you, ma'am. That was not clear. Now it is clear, ma'am.
हाँ, इनफैक्ट मुझे भी खुद ही भूल गया था। that's a good thing actually. You should do your नहीं, क्वेश्चन करने से ज्यादा हो जाएगा कि क्वेश्चन भी 4 बजे तक करो, आप वीडियो भी तब तक भेजो। आई थिंक दैट विल बी लिटिल टू मच प्रेशर ऑन यू पीपल। तो 4 बजे
Thank you,
तक का
ma'am.
वीडियो भेज दो और बाकी दोनों डॉक्यूमेंट शाम तक भेज दो।
मैम शाम मतलब
शाम 12 बजे?
रात के 12 बजे तक।
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू मैम।
ठीक है,
थैंक यू मैम।
थैंक यू सो मच मैम।
हो गए 70
थैंक यू
लोग।
सो मच मैम।
यू आर वेलकम एंड ऑल द बेस्ट। आई थिंक आपकी लिस्ट आप अरे भैया बस करो, इतना शोर करते हो। मेरे हिसाब से तो 2:10 हो गया है। सो व्हाई इज दिस नॉट शोइंग?
हेलो मैम।
Okay, the list is out. Go and check your list. It's there. Everybody who has given a role play, the name appears there. So find your partner. Before you go, mark your attendance. Everybody, before you leave this place, mark your attendance.
Ma'am, my in-call message is not working. P from Ankit Chavla.
अंकित चावला का किसके साथ है?
Can we go now, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
हो गया मैम, हो गया। आई एम लीविंग मैम।
Okay. Okay. Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Amit, Girish, Rajiv, Vikas, Vinay. Have you
Ma'am,
marked
net
your attendance?
problem.
Mark attendance mark कर दी?
जी मैम, मैम एक क्वेश्चन था।
No, ma'am, it's sending.
हाँ जी।
मैम वो लिस्ट एक्चुअली मिल नहीं पा रही है मुझे, तो
डैशबोर्ड में,
गूगल क्लास। जी जी
हाँ, गूगल क्लासरूम का डैशबोर्ड पे है।
जी जी, थैंक यू।
मैम आई हैव
राजीव,
अ डाउट।
हाँ जी गिरीश,
मैम वो केस एनालिसिस चार्ट कैन वी सबमिट
हाँ जी।
टिल 11 PM tonight मैम?
12 midnight.
एंड फॉर मैम दिस क्वेश्चनर पार्ट?
वो भी 12 बजे दे सकते हो, सिर्फ आपने लिंक भेज देना है 4 बजे तक, जो वीडियो
ओके,
करोगे।
थैंक यू मैम।
राजीव,
Ma'am, my network issue. Even I cannot send P.
तो अब मैं क्या करूं बताओ? पी तो मैं आपका लगा दूंगी, वो कोई बात नहीं है, मगर बाकी तो करना पड़ेगा ना। आपको वो नहीं दिखा अपना, किसके साथ आपकी पेयरिंग है?
No, ma'am, अभी तक तो नहीं देखा मैंने।
मैं देखती हूँ, कोई जना आपको कांटेक्ट कर रहा होगा। राजीव रंजन, आपका श्वेता आपके साथ है।
Okay, ma'am. I will contact him.
विनय, विनय, वाई यू स्टिल हियर?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
वाई यू स्टिल हियर?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just kidding. मैम वो मॉक मेमो का मैम मुझे पूछना था। मैंने ऑलमोस्ट कर लिया है। आई क्या है कि आज शाम तक मैं सबमिट कर सकूँ।
कर दो, मगर आप अभी तो एग्जाम पे जाओ, तो अभी एग्जाम चल रहा है।
यस मैम, ठीक है।
राजीव, 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 Rajiv, you are still logged in here. Go for your exam.